どうも、こちらがすごく頭のいいアンソニーっていう僕のもう3年ぐらいの友達で、サイコバイオロジーって言って、心理学と生物学を合わせたような勉強をしていて、将来とっても優秀なドクターになる。皆さん覚えておいた方がいいですよ。ということで、ちょっといろんな質問をしてみたいと思います。So, what is good about UCLA?
UCLA is one of my favorite places I've ever been, even in the United States or California. And one really good thing about this school is diversity. There's so many different types of people. I have friends like, MIZUTO-san from Japan.
Yeah.
I have, friends from Korea, friends from Italy, friends from Spain, all throughout the world. So in every class, you maybe have 20 international students, 20 students from USA. So there's students from, all over the world. So I think one of the best things about UCLA is how diverse and how many different kinds of students we have from everywhere.
アンソニーは UCLA が今まで行った中で一番のお気に入りだそう。そんな UCLA の中でも特に大好きな点は Diversity、人種の多様性。世界中の友達ができるからね。学校が一番好きな場所だなんて素敵でしょ？そして世界中の友達ができるから価値観とかいろいろ自分というものがもっともっと広がります。
というわけで、医学を勉強したいっていう人がもしかしたらいるかもしれないんですが、どんだけ大変かっていうのをちょっと聞いてみたいと思います。So, how hard to be a pre-med and then go to the medical school? Can you explain that?
So being pre-med and wanting to be a doctor or go to medical school is one of the hardest things to do here in the United States, and I think anywhere in the world, but especially here in the United States. And it's even that much harder for international students, but it's not impossible. If you work hard and you want to do this, look at MIZUTO. He can do it. If he can do it and he can come here and not know any English, and now he speaks perfect to me, and he's one of the best students at UCLA. If he could do it, anybody could do it. And I have other friends, not just MIZUTO, but we know other friends too, some from Malaysia or other countries, China, and they're doing just as well in these classes. So it's all about working hard. Pre-med is very hard. It's not easy. There's many easier things you could do. Maybe business is easier in school, maybe communications. There's other easier majors, but pre-med is not easy. It's very hard. It takes a lot of time. You have to study very hard for tests, very hard for finals, but it's not impossible. You can do it if you want to do it. You just have to stay very focused. Make sure that you work together, like MIZUTO and I work together, and make sure you work hard in your discipline.
Pre-med は本当に大変。なるなら相当な覚悟が必要です。Business とか Communication、他にもたくさんな楽なオプションがあります。でも本当に一生懸命努力してwork hard ですね。そして信頼できる友達と力を合わせて work together ですね。で、実践心 discipline さえあればうまくいくよってアンソニーはアドバイスしてくれました。
では次にちょっとアンソニーが一体UCLA でどんなことをやっているのかっていうのを聞いてみます。So what do you do?
So every week I do a lot. Obviously I have all my classes and I study like we all do, every student, especially pre-med and science, we have to study a lot. But other things that both MIZUTO and I do is I'm involved in research. So I work with a doctor and we research the effects that omega-3 fatty acids like you get in fish, like fish oil, what that has on our cognitive functioning, so like how our thoughts are. So I do research. I also do volunteer. I have an internship at the hospital, which is not too far from here. And so I have that. I have my internship. It's called Care Extenders at UCLA Health System. And so I do that. I'm on staff there at the internship. So I have leadership position and help other people get in and lead them. So I have that. And then I still want to, make sure that you guys know it's also important to have time with your friends too. even though we are doing all this studying, research, volunteer, it's also good to just have lunch with friends or go have fun with friends. You need to work very hard and make sure you utilize all your time, but we also need to have fun too. So I have fun sometimes too. So that's my technique.
アンソニーが学校でしていること、プリメットの超代表例です。当たり前のようにたくさんの勉強。それだけじゃなくって、研究、病院でのボランティア。アンソニーはオメガ3っていう物質が人間の cognitive function 認知機能にどう影響するかを研究しているそう。こちらのプリメットボランティアは単なるお手伝いじゃないんです。かなり実践的なことに触れられるので、人によっては ER に入って手伝ったりしちゃいます。そんな忙しい毎日だけど、たまには have fun しなきゃねって。work hard and play hard だねー。アンソニー、次は、ちょっと、MIZUTOっていう人がどんな人か説明してもらってもいい？
Yes. MIZUTO-san studies so hard. He works so hard. So that's what makes him so successful here. Because it's hard to go to another country. It's not the first language you know. His first language is Japanese, but he came to America and he's one of the best students here, even at UCLA. And it's because he works so hard. He studies so much and he's very disciplined. Instead he could go out and party, have fun with his friends, but almost every day MIZUTO is studying. He studies every day, and if he doesn't understand something in class, maybe he doesn't understand the words, the language, he checks, he looks it up, and he asks other people, maybe he asks me, he looks it up online.
I asked him a lot. He helps a lot.
He always asking questions, and he's not afraid if he doesn't know. He just, keeps asking questions and keep trying to learn more. So MIZUTO works very hard, and that's why he's so successful here in America.
ではじゃあ最後にアンソニーの夢についてちょっと語ってもらいましょう。What is your dream?
So my dream is probably to be in medicine, just like maybe many of you that are even watching this video back in Japan. So I want to be in medicine, and I want to be able to help people. For me, I want to be a surgeon. So I want to be in the operating room, using my hands and putting people back together. That's my dream. So it takes a lot of hard work to get there, but I think eventually one day I think I will be able to get there. And I never thought I would. After high school, I didn't go to college. I didn't go to college, just like actually MIZUTO. That's one thing that we have in common. I didn't go to college right after high school. I took time off and I worked, jobs, and then I went back to school. And so if I can do it and MIZUTO can do it, and one day we are going to be, in medicine, I think you guys can do it too. So that's my dream, and my dream for you guys is that you never give up and that you keep chasing your dream. And if you want to do this, you can do it.
So really you can do it. Thank you so much.
No problem.